The girl kept washing her body with river water on the roadside. Just because just now, he encountered several robbers on his way home from bullying his father. The robber saw that the girl looked stunning. He pulled him to the grass. Then he drank a bottle of aphrodisiac electric dance mat. Moment of crisis. A man happened to pass by this man. After seeing it, he jumped up from his horse in a hurry. Fly forward. The captain of the uniform took care of the two robbers. Then he hurriedly walked over to see the girl. Unexpectedly, the girl had a drug attack at this time. You want a guy who just took the poison out of a girl. I found it here. Turn out to be. The man is the emperor of the dynasty. Queen Mother Een is in a hurry to return to the palace. The man had to ask someone to take the girl back to the city first. I plan to wait until I have settled my affairs before marrying a girl. Unexpectedly, the girl got pregnant. 1 year later, girl ignores parents' objections. Give birth to a pair of twins. Her father was angry and kicked her out of the house. A woman raises 2 children. Had to work as a washerwoman on the street. The 2 children are also very well behaved and sensible. When my mother is sick, she will make medicine for her. Woman looking at 2 children. I feel like I owe my children too much. And the emperor searched all over the capital. Didn't find a girl either. 5 years. I can never forget the girl. To this end, there is no concubine in her harem to continue the royal bloodline. Ordered officials of 3rd rank and above to attend their birthday banquets for their married daughters. Father is helpless. I had to ask my daughter to pack up and go to the palace. Attend the Queen Mother's birthday banquet. I am humble. There's no need to go like this. You think I want him to embarrass himself? All the ministers in the DPRK and China know it. There is an unmarried woman in our family. If you don't go, that is the crime of deceiving the emperor. However, little did they know that the Queen Mother wanted to use this opportunity to select a concubine for the emperor. Soon, all the unmarried daughters of officials of 3rd rank and above came to the palace. At this time, the emperor happened to be passing by. When the emperor passed by the woman, I smelled a familiar fragrance. He turned to look at the woman curiously. Just when he was about to raise his head, my father-in-law came to ask for an audience with His Majesty, the Prime Minister. So this is Your Majesty. This back view looks so familiar. Those were all his congratulations to the Queen Mother. Blessed is the East China Sea. Longevity without borders. The Queen Mother saw so many outstanding looks. A woman with both political integrity and talent is very satisfied. Today I must choose a few more for the emperor to include in the harem. Immediately ask the women in the audience to report that the family minister is the daughter of the Minister of Rights. Minister of the 16th year of Zhou Qin. The loyal queen of Yu history. Yu Yanqi 7 women, the daughter of the Minister of Household Affairs. Su Millennium 25 days. Why is he here? Who is he? He is the Minister of Household Affairs. The eldest daughter had an affair with an adulterer 6 years ago and gave birth to a child out of wedlock. Kicked out of the house by his father. Later she worked as a washerwoman on the street. Feed him a pair of children. To this day, I still don't know who the biological father of his child is. How can I wait to move in? How dare you enter the palace? Entering the palace with this kind of person. Even a shame. Su Qianqian is very serious. It's me and everyone in the Susu family won't give up. What are they talking about? Report back to the Queen Mother. This Su Qianxue is the eldest daughter of the Minister of Household Affairs who had an affair with an adulterer 6 years ago and gave birth to a child out of wedlock. Accompanying father to get married. Is there such a shameless bitch like this? Dare to enter the palace. Defeat my royal lintel. No. Mr. Su is so bold and courageous. Fast and simple. Qianxuan Ijiawen. Do you know? What is the use of the AI family allowing these unmarried women to enter the palace today? How can you, a miserable loser, enter the palace and visit my royal forbidden area? The Queen Mother is here. I don't know why I entered the palace today. Pointing at Min Daughter's father, he told Min Daughter. Although all unmarried girls in the third rank and above families in the court have to enter the palace to practice as saints. So, even though your father is a famous man, he is a third-rank official. And you are indeed not married yet. But you committed adultery. Unmarried Zen girl. So dirty. Broken body. How can I be worthy enough to enter the palace and not harm the Queen Mother's birthday banquet? It's so sinful. In fact, we are entering the palace as unmarried women who have not yet left the palace. How could a dirty person like you sneak in? It's bad luck. We are all pure and pure. And a bitch. It's just blasphemy. Our captain, Boo Boo, and Sushir, Suijia, want to ask him personally what his intentions are. The Queen Mother's numerous mistakes are all the fault of a common woman. I also ask the Queen Mother to punish her if she wants. I'm allergic. Girl's father, shut up. You are not qualified to speak to the Ijia. Someone comes to torture and serve. Let's talk first. You shut up. Use my heart and soul to cleanse the Su family's drive. The woman has been beaten so hard that she's covered in wounds. Maybe it's a tacit understanding. The emperor, who did not want to participate in the selection of concubines, suddenly felt something in his heart. I immediately decided to go and have a look at the site. How unreasonable. The Queen Mother is so happy. Death is not a burial place for you. Beat this bitch hard. It's already shameless for an adulterer to have a child out of wedlock. There are actually two bastards left. They are shameless and shameless. When people go out, two wild beasts are brought over. A mouthful of dismay for the Queen Mother. Wei Chen met the Queen Mother. Congratulations to the Queen Mother for 1,000 years. You, the Su family's poetry and calligraphy heirloom, are loyal and generous to our teachers. You actually deceived me into marrying your unruly daughter. How can you let her enter the palace? The Empress Dowager Ming Jian. Wei Chen has absolutely no intention of doing so. You as his father. Come and tell the AI family how to deal with this matter. If the Soviet Union exterminated its relatives, you can also preserve the wealth of the Su family. The Queen Mother, please forgive me for my ignorance. Wei Chen thought that this time he would allow civilian girls to enter the palace. It's to celebrate the Queen Mother's birthday. Even if you don't know, you will choose a crime for your majesty. Wei Chen had known this for a long time. Would never make such a big mistake. Wei Chen. Let me teach my little girl well when she goes back. I will never let her enter the palace again. How unreasonable. You shameless daughter disturbs the heart of the emperor's concubine. With just one word, you wanted to take Mr. Su away. Just now, you, the daughter of the Su family, said that this Su Xianxiu had been kicked out of the house by your Su family. And what you said just now is obviously to protect yourself. An adulterer like this. An unmarried adulterer who has a bad reputation. I should beg you, our stepmother, to be more lenient. Let the little girl go. Say something. You gave birth to a child out of wedlock. It's really insulting to the old man. He is your tight breast, big. This is all Wei Chen's fault. Wei Chen is a human being, but failed to protect his daughter properly. If the ex-girlfriend is guilty, the one who is most sinful is Wei Chen. Weak minister deserves to die. This is because my father has an innocent attitude towards me. I thought my father, like everyone else, blamed me for having a lot of mental problems. Unexpectedly, Su Lian, your goddaughter Wu Fong. You actually allowed such a bitch to tarnish the royal family. You are a very evil little girl. Be educated and educated since childhood. Virtuous and virtuous. She went up the mountain to pray for me, He was defiled by gangsters on the way home. She is clearly a victim. Why is she guilty of Su Lian? Do you want to taint Nai's family? My Empress Dowager consigns the minister to death. Able to protect Wei Chen's daughter and grandson. Don't be a coward. Death is not a pity. You hate. Leave me, my mother, I'm fine, I'm not him anymore. I cry. Your dad. I just don't want to suffer anymore. Su Lian, this is the arrival of the Emperor of the Sadness family. The Emperor arrives. Your Majesty has always been like long live, long live, long live, long live. My sons and ministers congratulate the Queen Mother on her longevity as good as the East China Sea and Nanshan Mountain. Come and sit on the throne. You are late. Missed a good show. What's going on? Report to His Majesty, Minister of Household Affairs. Daughter of the Soviet Union. Su Qianxue had an affair with an adulterer. Unwed birth. Disrupting the Queen Mother's birthday party. Now he's threatening death. His crime is punishable. Queen Mother, calm down. Today is your birthday. Don't change to IELTS. What the AI family hates most in their lives is this kind of immorality. Shameless person. Daughter of Su Lian. Such a miserable failure. How dare you come to wish me a happy birthday? If this gets spread, wouldn't it make everyone in the world laugh? Your Majesty is the Lord of 95. How can you sit back and do nothing? Please, Your Majesty, issue an order to severely punish the Su family to achieve the best results. Since all the mistakes are made, they are all the fault of Wei Chen. Please let Your Majesty spare your daughter and 2 grandchildren. Please forgive Your Majesty. Will you spare my daughter and grandchildren? Please. The Queen Mother's numerous mistakes are all the fault of her daughter. Please give me a hug, mother-in-law. Let my parents go. Let my parents go. It seems so. You are still a valid new employee. But you violated normal ethics and were treasonous. Blame it on being ruthless in loving one's family. Someone came and dragged all Su family number 3 out. Is it good or not? The Queen Mother and her ministers are willing to die. I have committed a crime. Please let my parents go. Let my parents go. My father, my mother, my queen, my children, my filial piety, my family, my dear life. Everyone in the world says that the Morning family is blessed. Queen Mother. But who knows the sorrow of the AI family? The people in the AI family are about to be buried. I haven't hugged my grandson yet. Even for such a trivial matter as Your Majesty, you still need martial arts skills. What you want is a bad teacher who loves you. I congratulate you. Oh yes. Aha. Brother, drink. Think about your mother's house, mother's house. My mother's family wants your queen mother. You would rather die to apologize. Please let me go, father, let me go. Parents told me. Parents, I'm afraid to do anything. I need help. You should feel that the depth of spring is still unpredictable in the wind and rain. Life is too short to give up. Your love is really you. You and I have been looking for it for a long time. From now on, no one can take you away from me. Queen Mother. Your Majesty, please calm down. This bitch has always been unruly. Failure to adhere to regular ethics. Not only with the bandits, but also with the gangsters. There are 2 wild species left. I still don't know who the father of those 2 bastards is. How could there be such an immoral woman and his 2 bastards? It's not a pity to die at all. Please also ask your Majesty, the Queen Mother, not to vent your anger on me. Sioux family. My Sioux family has long since severed ties with him. Nothing to do with it. What this bitch did has nothing to do with my Sioux family. Since you are willing to apologize for this, then you are the one who will fulfill the idea. Risk everything. Jiaobi is hello. Pass by. It's always you who wants to kill Wang's second aunt. Just kill him with your son. Prince. You are sick. Why are you protecting this bitch? Your Majesty, what's wrong with you? Doesn't the queen want to choose a concubine for her son? Why did I just choose her? Oops. The Queen Mother's family's life is so miserable. I worked hard to raise you up. It's hard to wait for you to inherit the big head. Become the 9-5 Supreme. It stands to reason that I will be rewarded after all the hardships. The Emperor has been in the Holy Year and his mother has no adopted son. Oops. Looking forward to it day and night. What am I looking forward to? So many women who want to be clean with weapons. Don't you choose this bitch? Are you using an awl to pierce the AI family's heart? Your Majesty, if you insist on having your own way, then the AI family would be killed in this hall. The Queen Mother supported the abandoned daughter of the Su family and disobeyed the Queen Mother so much that she deserved death. Wait for the Queen Mother to take care of her body. Please take back your Majesty's order. Please, Queen Mother, please take care of your body. Please ask your Majesty to take back your order. Emperor. Look at all these good women. Anyone you choose is better than this bitch. Mother, he means that her children miss her day and night. It's raining. Oops. What a tragedy. She is the wife of an ordinary person. At my age. They are also full of descendants. Take care of yourself until old age. Who loves her family? The Queen Mother of the Xia dynasty is getting old. I still have to suffer this kind of crime. Even if the late emperor had knowledge in the world, he would still die without peace of mind. This is the palace of the AI family. I said that it was not you who died for this bitch husband. I'll be the one to drag this bitch out. Whoever dares to let me down will be raped by a temptress. This kind of broken flower is defeated. Ruo AI's family ignores them. The harem will never have peace. Jia is your biological mother. I don't believe it anymore. I still can't cure this bitch. Why hasn't brother number 5 and his mother come back yet? Did something happen to her? Don't cry when giving birth. Young Chang. Go home soon. Well, I'm afraid that my mother will never come back again. I think my mother blames me. I shouldn't go to the ancestral hall to play. Kumaji. You see why everyone else has a father? We are the only ones who have no father or brother. Where is our father? You bitch gave birth to these 2 bastards. Destroy my Su family's family tradition. The Queen Mother wants to punish the guard. I must execute. These 2 bastards are waiting for their corpses. Just like the Queen Mother holding a thorn to apologize. This is the only way to save my Su family. Take action. Yes, yes, drink like this. I want to run away with the little wild owner. Stop. Good. Eunuch Zong. Su Qianxue, the legitimate daughter of the Su family, angered the Queen Mother. Now take her 2 children into the palace. Waiting for the Queen Mother to fall into disgrace, Eunuch Sun, that bitch, Su Qianxue, has long been a servant of the Su family. All his crimes have nothing to do with the Su family. Only the Queen Mother is determined to take those things away from the Emperor here. For this ruined flower and willow. You're going to be so angry that AI's family can't become a mother. Hoa Hen is determined. Someone come and take Miss Su to the doctor. Who dares to be the Queen Mother of Heaven and Earth? If you continue to have a stalemate with His Majesty like this, I'm afraid it will affect your mother-son friendship. Otherwise, let's ask someone for help. Go quickly and pick up Prime Minister Lao. What are you still doing? Studying imperial medicine, yes, yes. The country sheds blood for the daughter. Corrupting the family tradition, disrupting the life of the Queen Mother, attacking your Majesty, and even the entire Song family. In order to save the Su family. Let's go to Beijing together to destroy the saint. Please stop your Majesty from severely punishing that bitch father. Right. Let's go into the palace and torture beasts together. Punish this bitch father severely. The beast that enters the palace is clothed with the beast that enters the palace and faces the beast. A goal is lost and the palace-faced beast is defeated. I'll go to Huanger's Ijia from inside. Let me ask you one last time. Are you determined to marry this bitch? That's right. A word from my heart. You come to my heart to save people. The Prime Minister will be here soon. The Prime Minister is Your Majesty's tutor. His Majesty admires him very much. The words of the old Prime Minister. Your Majesty will definitely listen. Queen Mother. Please take it easy. Good. But long live Your Majesty. Queen Mother. 1,000-year-old Prime Minister excuses himself from gifts. Old Prime Minister. You've come so well. Please advise the Emperor quickly. Your Majesty, it's reasonable to say things about your harem. The old minister dare not interfere. It's just that the old minister is the Emperor's teacher. Have to micromanage everything. Since His Majesty ascended the throne. Concentrate on government affairs. Unintentional harem. There have been no heirs. I really hope that Your Majesty will be able to spread his branches as soon as possible. There is a successor to my country of Daxia. It's just that such a woman really cannot be included in the harem. If Your Majesty doesn't like these women from official families, you can send people to continue searching until His Majesty is satisfied. Your Majesty is the Lord of 95. You can have any kind of woman you want. I have you. The Queen Mother is worry-free. The veteran has his own way. Soviet Union. You are a scholar. He is also the minister of the DPRK and China. I believe you are sensible. Now because of your daughter, the official mother and son are at odds. It's simply a heinous crime. If I were you, I would bump my head into this palace and die. You cleanse your Su family of their sins. Sometimes, the Prime Minister lowers his official position to Minggu. Do you, a woman, just watch your father die in the palace? Anyone with a little conscience. Blood will be spilled here today. Looking for you first. This bitch only insults my Su family's family tradition. Now the Queen Mother is so angry that she is so angry. Even His Majesty is in trouble. It's just that I deserve death for being a woman. Can't keep one's body like jade. Thought to be disloyal. You are a vassal. Make things difficult for the Emperor. If you weren't a woman. Destroy family tradition. Let your father die for you. This is unfilial. You are unfaithful and unjust. Unfilial person. Damn it. Someone come and drag him down for me. Who dares to have a child's voice? Empress and Old Slive. Someone brought Su Qianshu 2 scoundrels here. If Your Majesty personally saw the evil he had with someone else, I will definitely hate this bitch. Very good. You bitch. You gave birth to a child out of wedlock and gave birth to 2 scoundrels. You are such a waste of time. How can you be worthy of my prince? Prince. I've sent people to bring those 2 scoundrels here. It's not too late to wait until you meet those 2 children before making a decision. The Queen Mother should be wise enough to keep this bitch and his 2 bastards at the mercy of the Imperial Court. Yi Jingxiao. Queen Mother. Shut up, my kid. You bitch, you have no place to speak here. Then did Empress Dowager Zhang let her daughter and grandson go? The emperor's ministers have been loyal to their duties for many years. I hope the emperor will spare the lives of his daughter and 2 grandsons for the sake of his loyalty. The Queen Mother, Wei Chen, knew that Wei Chen and his family were clashing with the Queen Mother today. He also harmed the Queen Mother and His Majesty, mother and son. Wei Chen is willing to die to apologize. I just asked the Queen Mother and Her Majesty to let their daughter and grandson Su Lian go. You want Suning to go again? Humph, I hate it. It's so embarrassing. Hello. Sorry, Dad and sister. Take good care of you, my daughter. Unfilial piety evokes. Pan Inua is coming. It has been announced that the Imperial Doctor will be here soon. To Your Majesty. Look at this Guardian Shiro. To save my daughter. You bumped into me twice in the hall. Does Your Majesty also expect the Queen Mother to do the same? The Emperor has no heirs. Oshita. There is no successor to the country. If the prince marries this swordsman, the harem will be his. Then the country of Great Xia will be in the pocket of those 2 scoundrels. That's the case. I might as well be killed in this hall. The Soviet Union forced the family to die for their children. Then the AI family can risk their lives for the sake of Daxia's country. Your Majesty, you can't play with anything. Empress. His Majesty. Can you bear it? Leave me alone. Do you want me to go? Elder brother. I have a girly heart again. Remind the Emperor. You let go. Absolutely no way. Your Majesty, this dynasty puts filial piety first. Queen Mother. But your aunt. If the Queen Mother dies because of you, the civil and military officials of the Manchu dynasty will feel sorry for you, the historian. How to record. How should the people of the world treat it? Your Majesty, please think twice. Please take back Your Majesty's order. The Queen Mother. Please forgive me for allergies. Your parents. Your child, please get to know. Shut up. It can also bring turmoil to the country. It's really a beautiful woman who brings disaster to the couple. Beauty is a disaster. This will be this owner after death. Are you okay? My doctor is here. The Imperial Doctor has been killed long ago. Coming soon. It's the son's unfilial piety. The Queen Mother is worried. Your Majesty, the Queen Mother, for the sake of the country and the country of Great Xia. For your happiness. Thinking hard. To persuade this. I hope Your Majesty will think twice. I hope Your Majesty, the 3 emperors. Ijia has no other intentions. The AI family just wants you to have a few more concubines. Spread the branches for our royal family. Let us fight against the Xia dynasty, the mother, queen, and ministers who have successors only like Qin Xian. In fact, my son, Chen, has long told him that you are the most beautiful woman in the world who meets Jia in front of her. Why do you have to question him? Our great Xia Yangyang country. Why can't I tolerate a woman? You traitor, do you want to anger the general? When did you cause damage to the Queen Mother's body? The crime deserves death. If you don't want to hurt your family, just apologize with death. So hungry. Go away. Yu Qianxuan don't want His Majesty to find you. The Queen Mother urgently summons Her Majesty back to the palace. He said he had something important to discuss with someone. Send this lady back safely. The city punishes my sister heavily for doing well. Why are you so little? Really good at protecting. Why don't you be afraid? You came in. Queen Mother. Why don't people bring those two bastards in? As long as your Majesty sees with your own eyes the evil offspring that bitch father gave birth to with someone else, he will give up. Die. My brother. I hurt Schwer. Don't be afraid that your brother will protect you. When the AI family saw these two children, they felt an inexplicable sense of intimacy. From a dirty look, they look like two wild children without any tutoring. Why are these two bastards here? Bring this evil beast, who has a mother but no father, to the palace. Snort. It's simply a blasphemy against the royal family. Schwanger Schwer. Don't be afraid. Brother and brother, I'm scared, I want to go home. I miss my mother, can't I? Such a calf. This is it. You are Funger. Do you see it now? This bitch not only committed adultery but also committed adultery. There are two scoundrels left. Do you still want such a person? His Majesty. You are in your prime. What kind of woman do you want? Why insist on clinging to such a ruined flower? Since His Majesty took the throne, busy regaining the frontier, take care of political affairs. So far there is no one in the harem. If this woman is included in the harem, then raise these two scoundrels for him. Will be laughed at by everyone in the world. Your Majesty should hide Su Qianxuan and these two bastards in the main hall, so as not to tarnish your reputation. No, that's not the case. His Majesty. You also heard that now in the main hall. The controversy has been so great. If this matter is spread, not only will it affect the reputation of the royal family, it will also affect His Majesty's status in the Ming dynasty. The royal family is a model for the world. It is also a role model for all the people in the world. Empress Dowager of the Soviet Union. You are not only cheating on women and gave birth to evil offspring. Now you are instructing your daughter to feed the emperor. You should be a ghost. The Empress Dowager has learned clearly from Su Lian. Your daughter does not seduce the Lord. The Queen Mother's style was damaged. A heinous crime. Teach you how to be a minister in no way. You deserved it even if you were killed in the lobby. The Queen Mother calms down. Everything is the fault of the maid alone. My maid has healed the disease and begged the Queen Mother to let me go. Parents and my children. Of course you have to accept punishment. This beautiful person who has caused trouble for the ages should retire now. dry through grass. I'm looking for someone to take this last piece of my hand and beg the Queen Mother for mercy. Spare my little girl. I am willing to die to apologize, but you are not allowed to bully my mother. Don't bully my mother. This kid looks like Wang Er. Even when he was a child, he had to stand down for me. May I have your name? My name is Ruer. How old are you this year? 5 years old this year. What's the birthday? Why should I tell you? You are as bad as them. Bullying my mother. This man is presumptuous. How dare you attack His Majesty? Bad people bully my family. Then 12 ratios like this. He is actually your mouth. Well. This slut and charming scourge has harmed the Queen Mother, and now she instigates this barbarian to beat His Majesty without sending a stick even once. The Queen Mother Yanu requested that Su Qianxuan and his 2 bastards Ling Qi be executed. Su Qianyun. You and I are sisters of the same race. Grew up together. Why are you so cruel to me? Not even my children are spared. I won't deal with you again. I'm afraid the whole Su family will be implicated by you. Is he a little beast who has no father and is a dog? Biting people indiscriminately. Quickly captured this little tough guy. Let me see who dares to tell me. Did you find someone to bully? Mine, I won't tell you. When I grow up, I'm going to put you all in jail. Don't be ashamed to speak so loudly. If you can wait until you grow up, you may not be a little beast. You disobey the Emperor. Let's cut the door to pieces. This little beast, Your Majesty, has rebelled against His Majesty and cannot be allowed to stay. It's better to deal with it as soon as possible. Tell Your Majesty. Your birthday. My birthday is the 3rd day of March in the 3rd year of Xinwu. Are you?